I want to talk about God's supposed hammer of judgment. You know, many people have this image of God the Father up in heaven, sitting there with a big hammer, ready to come down on everybody who sins. But I want to share something pivotal with you. First of all, from the Gospel of John, chapter 5, the Bible tells us this in verse 22. It says that the Father judges no one, but he has given all judgment to the Son. So the Father, whatever image we have of the Father ready to hammer anybody that sins, is wrong. The Father has given all judgment to the Son. Now, I want to explain something to you. Later on, in verse 27, God tells us that he has given him this authority to execute judgment because Jesus is the Son of Man. You know, we always talk about Jesus as the Son of God, but his favorite title for himself was Son of Man, because even though he is 100% God and 100% human, Jesus rejoices in the fact that he could stand in our place, take the hit for the judgment of our sin in his own body on the cross. And that's why he gets to be our judge. I want to cross-reference this in the book of Acts, Acts chapter 10. Peter talks about Jesus, and he says that they put him to death by hanging him on a tree. But God raised him up on the third day and made him to appear. He appeared to many witnesses. Then the Bible goes on to say that he commanded us to preach to the people and to testify that he, Jesus, is the one appointed by God to judge the living and the dead. The one who was put on the cross, the one who had a hammer drive nails into his hands and feet. He is the one who's coming back to judge. He is the one that will sit on the great white throne. And it's only appropriate, because the face that you will look into if you have rejected salvation through Jesus Christ is the face of the one whose beard was torn out, whose body was mangled, whose hands and feet were pierced by the hammer of God. You see, God in the Son took the hit for our judgment.